And now, Deep Thoughts
by Ixalan. What does it mean when I can't open my eyes? Ixalan, where we finally get to have dinosaurs riding copters and merfolk zombies running pirate ships. It's all very Disney, ain't it? The winners in this set were wizards, because last Monday, dropping the knowledge on what happened with the arrest of the guy who took that full rare sheet and letting you know this dude is in jail, and that's as it should be. Imagine the tens of thousands of hours teams pour into these projects. This wasn't a year ago, this was a year and a half ago, back in January of 2016, so when pricks want to steal crap and ruin surprises, well, you know, play stupid games and win stupid prizes. But then the article kept going, and suddenly we were in Spoilerville, a magical place full of beautiful and sexy new cards, one that went through such intricate processes to hop out of the WotC factory floor. So, treasure map. You know what, Ixalan? You know what? You had me a treasure map? Good Lord, look at Treasure Cove. First, sup with them double faces. Yeah, double face cards are back, and I'm stoked. But wow, first Wizards is like, thanks? Yeah, you're welcome, because these were the poop train, and this is amazing. Yeah, I like my Dominion and my MTG. That's alright, nothing wrong with that. You know what separates a good set these days from a great set? The resonance. And Wizards is getting super good at it, because ever since Theros, when it comes to theme, they sell you the seat, but you'll only need the edge. Walk the plank. I mean, walk the plank. Wow, and non-merfolk double wow. It's like a double rainbow, and I ain't got time to cry about it. Unfortunately, it's not instant, so let's not go kissing each other's swamps quite yet, but it's damn good and likely a star in the set. But it's time to talk dinosaurs. They angry, they mean, they coming to get. I mean, a 4/5 for 4 mana, you draw a card every time it gets hit? Seriously, bro? Because, like, Jace, go on. This card is like, it's like really good, man. It's like really good. It's really good. Thanks, Jace. Shaper's Sanctuary is sweet. And I mean, turn one, all of my dudes are like half of Leovold for the rest of the game. That ability is so damn good, it's a star in Legacy. This card is bananas in multiples, and drawing 2 cards every time my guy has to walk the plank, well, the fishies are waiting, bruh. Meanwhile, Carnage Tyrant. I said, meanwhile, Carnage Tyrant. Mother of God, what have they done? You know the story of Doomsday? A scientist made a weird baby creature thing and sent it into war, and when it got all blown to baby bits, he made it again after he scraped some off a rock, and it became an unstoppable force when he did that like 1,000 times. Yeah, so that just happens to be the exact same story as Carnage Tyrant. Weird, right? This thing is a monster. This is the villain of the upcoming Jurassic Park sequel, and it's not effing around. This is the card that mommies and daddies warn their little control players about. I think you need some perspective to really appreciate what a specimen we got here. You know what the anti-control green dorks looked like back in the day? This guy. And this guy dies after a while, and ooh, a 3-mana 3/3, it's getting all crazy up in here. Yeah, this is like killing an ant with a sledgehammer and then backing up a bust on top just to be sure, you know, 'cause reasons. Anyway, expect this to haunt the nightmares of anybody who plays Control, except wait a damn minute, Wrath to Exile showed up? Damn, look at that, look at you, Path to Exile, all growed up. So proud of you. You went and wrath yourself, and now we got this instant ass kicker for all things Carnage Tyrant. This is the spell that when you swing for the win, your opponent will make you sweat it out. They'll play with the cards in their hand, they'll tap their 4 lands, and scoop them up, you hope, because that's why Magic is awesome. Now settle the wreckage. I mean, whew, instant speed for real? Wrath of God didn't give them lands, but I think we both know this rate's pretty damn spectacular, and you gave them some mana, but you wiped their board. And sometimes it's just going to be a 4-mana Path to Exile, and I'm alright with that. Another card that I love is Teolani's Skin Shifter. Teolani, for real, is just flying right under the radar. We ain't in the danger zone like we should be. We're stuck over here being treated like semi-decent rares, when in reality this thing is scary as hell. Look, you know and I know this has to go into a deck that's turning things sideways. This is a ride or die up in here, and I think this version of Red cloning things is awesome. This is Heat Shimmer like turned up to 11, not only without the drawback, but allowing you to copy different things every turn. You know, I'm all about cool mechanics, but isn't explore like a million words? Yeah, you're searching for treasure, but look at all these words you gotta swim through. It feels like Wizards going, flavor's worth the soup those text boxes hold, which I'm sure it does, but it always feels like bad design if the mechanic takes count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines to explain itself. Rowdy Crew gets the Sorrow's Path Award for holy shit, this card is terrible. Like, really, really awful. First of all, we're getting ridiculous 4/5s for 4 over here at rare, mind you, and your Mythic lets you draw cards, which is cool, and it's 4 mana, 3/3, that's kinda gross, and you get this weird 1-2 punch of casting both Ancestral Recall and Hymn to Turok on yourself. It's like buying a boxing glove, but the only thing you can ever punch is your nuts. So after hymning yourself, if you're lucky, you might get a 5/5 Trampler for 4 mana. Well, goodness gracious, I can't wait to pay 4 mana for a 5/5 Trampler. Let's take a swing at that Mythic. I'll go pre-order it right now. Bonk. Now look, this, as of this writing, is a rumored spell called Spell Swindle. And if real, is some stone cold nutter nastiness up in here. Never have I ever seen something this ridiculous since spells that said untap 5 lands. You're telling me that this counterspell both pays for additional copies when you have them in your hand and will lead to a ridiculous Spell Swindle Wars thing that we get to live through. That's going to be fun. But if you just untap after you countered something, you have 10 mana? 10 mana for real? It's a counterspell that makes 5 mana? It's like a 5 mana mana drain, except you don't have to use the mana the rest of the game? It's a counterspell and the same cost as the card you're playing? I'm straight up Void Winnower right now. I'm Void Winnowerine. Okay. How about that, Jace? This is a damn fine Planeswalker, but not quite amazing. It's got some really ridiculous combos thanks to that ultimate. I'd give him a B+. They never make bad Jaces. Even when they tried, he still makes it to the Pro Tour. Making copies of yourself is amazing, and they finally let the illusionist create an illusion of himself. You know, like what they're famous for. I'm excited to see what that token looks like. I hope Wizard doesn't go all Amonkhet Invocation on it, you know what I'm saying? Man, have you seen Admiral Beckett Brass? Wow, this thing is amazing. Just for the image alone, it's one badass pirate who, get this, is actually Jason Rainville's mom who survived breast cancer, hell yeah. And is that an old lady pirate coming at you? Yes, that woman is X, and she is in fact going to give it to you. Plus another female pirate over there. Ixalan is girl power, and that is awesome. And we got pirates, man. Pirate ships, pirate people, captains, and legends. And is that an orc pirate? Oh yeah. And Gishoth is like this oversized ice cream sundae that you know you'll never finish. It just gives, man. It just gives. Hostage Taker is the best Journey to Nowhere-esque effect in a long time, and wow, is that thing crazy good. I'll not only exile it, but late in the game on my next turn, I'll just play it for myself. This card is terrific. Unconfirmed, but Regisaur Alpha, if true, is about as good as you could hope for on your way to Carnage Tyrant Station. This thing makes 7 power and 7 toughness in 2 creatures, and the 3/3 has haste, and so do your other dino. Seriously? The value, people, it's like it was made by the good folks at True Value. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get paid for that. As for the rest of the set, we'll just have to see. The pirates look cool, but they seem to rely on other pirates a lot. This requires just the right creatures on the mana curve and enough payoff in the top end. It's really Carnage Tyrant-esque clear that dinosaurs have a pretty sick set of cards to start off with, but pirates and captains? Did Wizards provide the glue and the right abilities to get on the curb here? I don't know, but damn, this ship is so big, it's got scale ships. Scale ship. Where is my sandwich?